Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning here today. You guys know the drill. You know the freaking drill. I'm here today to do what? One Piece! Episode 657 review. And of course, where is the episode link? In the box below on OnePieceOfficial.com. This episode review, honestly, is going to be real quick. Because this episode is massive filler. It's massive filler, and to my knowledge, Rolling Logan doesn't even go out that way. I could tell you, but it would be like a huge spoiler. It would be a massive spoiler for the anime-only cats. So, that threw me off. Let me tell you what is canon, to my recollection. Number one, Bartolomeo meeting Luffy and being all freaked out and shit. Luffy Senpai! Yeah. That's actually canon. Number two is Agilia helping Rebecca in Block D. That's also canon. Number three is Rebecca and Rolling Logan do have a confrontation, but we don't get to see a full-on fight. And again, in the manga, Rolling Logan doesn't go out that way. Number four, when it comes to what's going on with Sai and Sai being tricked, where all the losers of the tournament wind up going to this underground junkyard area where all the toys are. Yeah, that's canon. And him meeting up with his grandpa Chinjiao and the other competitors from Block B. Yeah. That's canon. And finally, when Luffy talks to the prison gladiators about how, like, there's a darkness in this country and how this darkness reminds him, Luffy, of his own kingdom that he grew up in, the Goa Kingdom. And that's canon. That's it. Those are the only points in the entire episode that are actually canon. The rest of it is just massive filler. Bartolomeo going over to where the losers are and him kind of instigating some type of fight, that's all filler. The vast majority of the combat between Rolling Logan and Rebecca, that's filler. That's massive filler. Huge. And then you have, well, actually that was mainly it, to be quite honest. That was the episode. The episode, aside from the points I just mentioned, it's a lot of scenes of Bartolomeo looking for Luffy, him getting a massive hard-on, and then it is the massive filler that is the Rebecca and Rolling Logan fight. Now, let me talk about that real quick. The animation was weird. I can't even give it like a solid rating, because there were some parts that were okay. Then there were some parts that were utter shit. Then there was one part where it wasn't bad, but it was like, what the fuck happened? And that one part, and I'm pretty sure you guys will remember this part, Rebecca jumps on top of Agilia's back, and at first it looks like she's about, like, let's say 15 feet in the air away from Rolling Logan. Then she swings her sword and holds it above her head, and all of a sudden it's like she's 500 feet out. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, there was no... I was sitting here like, wait, what? I had to, like, replay that shit. Because there was no spatial awareness at all. How do you wind up 50 feet to fucking 500? Like, she was way out there. I'm like, when the fuck did this happen? That was the weirdest part of the entire episode by leaps and bounds. That shit threw me for 3 loops and a half. So, I'm like, you know what? I don't know, man. Honestly, the episode rating overall, I already mentioned the canon parts. And the main thing here I want to talk about before I give the rating is when it comes to the underground area, let me keep it simple. Don Chinjiao was, back in the day, continent level. Now he's like, I mean, shit, back in the day, Whitebeard was fucking what? Life Wiper. He was a fucking well, at least a Life Wiper. At most planetary, if not large planetary, given that the One Piece world is probably way bigger than planet Earth because it has several moons orbiting it and so on and so forth. But the point here is that we're talking about a dude who's way past his prime, obviously. So I would suppose that he can't crack this underground area like a good old-fashioned hiya. Oh, no, can't do it. So the point here is that we see the darkness of the kingdom. The people who seem to be lively and upbeat and enjoy themselves, they're all the winners. Alright? We're all winners here. Yeah, winners. Winners, but the losers, basically, they're hidden from the rest of the world. Let's keep it simple. So the episode rating overall, honestly, I think it's subpar at best. I want to give it a bad plus. Yeah, I'll be quite honest. Because even though you have this reveal here, and Luffy finally gets the... Well, Bartolomeo finally finds Luffy, and he's going to bring him over to Zoro, and Kinemon has a massive heart-on, and it was semi-funny. Not really that funny, but it was semi-funny. I mean, and of course, that's personal opinion, obviously. But the fact of the matter was that you have massive filler. The Rolling Logan versus, like, Rebecca fight was trash. It was, the vast majority of it was trash. And one part was just fucking weird. When Agili comes in there to assist Rebecca, it was, no. it was a massive no. I was like, this is pretty fucking bad. So, honestly, even though there are a lot of parts that are canon and they're overall okay, subpar, and the main point, again, is the whole darkness within the country, the fact of the matter is that you have this massive filler, and it doesn't even go in cohesion with what occurs in the manga. So honestly, the episode rating, I'm going to give it a bad plus to subpar, which I don't normally give, but I'm going to give it that, and I'm going to call it a day. So King Laning, rate the video, comment, subscribe, give me your thoughts. What do you think? Because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some disagreements here. Because people actually do like filler. People like filler because it's something new. But I just hate when filler changes up the original working of the manga. I don't like that. Whatever, moving on. So I'm done. Rate the video, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day.